It's 4:20 in the Rocky Mountains. I'm this old Stonerd, and it's time for a fart attack. If you don't know what a fart attack is, that's just having fun with your art. And today's music is from Tangled Web Shine On. I haven't played this in a while. I mean, you hear some of Lisa's music in my playlist now and then. Excuse me, but I haven't featured them as the music in quite some time. Let's see where we are. I'm still doing my FCC challenge, which is basically to fill up my sketchbook here with colored pencil studies. And I'm having fun with my colored pencil studies by turning them into a children's book. Kinda. An adult children's book. Yeah, let's call it that. And I'm on book 2 now. Here's book 1 that I've done called If Aliens. It's the If Aliens series. If Aliens Had Eyes is the first book, and I've started on the second book. Each book has 8 pages. Everything in the Fart Club and the Fart Club Challenge is based on 8. So, this is book 2, If Aliens Have Mouths. Let's see where I am so far. If aliens have mouths, do you think they have lips? Do you think they can smile? Do you think they can sip? Well, I'm working with yellow today. I'm going to create the yellow creatures. Goldenrod, what do I got? Looks like I've got 4 or 5 yellowish yellow colors. Really only one yellow. There was only 2 of them that actually have the word yellow in their names. Oh, and by the way, if you've been in any of the fartest streams and seen punchy paints in there, you should go check out their stuff. I gotta say, I watched a premiere that had just tons and tons of awesome work by them. You want to see a real artist, go check out their stuff. Okay, what was I going to... Oh yeah, and there was the other thing that I decided I want to do with this batch of stuff. Just kind of bring a couple of lines down like that, because I'm thinking in the final version, when I go to actually do some printing of this stuff, I don't even have the chat set up right. Hey, Mari, I haven't seen you in so long. All right, did you see the orange guy? He was in, let's see if I can find you the orange. Yeah, there's, where is he? There's the orange guy. And Sherry was thinking about calling them the Maris. Trying to come up with names for all the different aliens too. So this particular alien, I'm thinking this mouth is going to be a mouth that can suck. And these guys are based on yellow. And I kind of drew a sketch. I kind of had an idea in my head of how I wanted to do it, but I decided to look something up as what I'm kind of designing or using as the model for this particular alien creature. And I'm just trying to make it fun, of course. Oh, and there was something else. Maybe I can put this in when I come back. Hey, Nez! Oh, look who's here! Look who's here! Oh, you should have gone and seen Punchy Paint's premiere. They just had a premiere that was awesome. You should see just how talented they are. They've got like tons of stuff on their... it was just amazing. That is like a real artist. That's one of the ones that made a comment to me one day about how sometimes she has trouble having fun with her art. Well, and that's because that's how she makes her living. And but oh man, her stuff just blew me away. I gotta say, it blew me away. I had kind of checked out her channel and her streams a little bit, but her the art of her life video was amazing. You definitely, I managed to catch it when she was premiering it. She premiered it about an hour ago, and yeah, I just have to say, it was super fantastic. I've been watching some more of these tutorials on shading and stuff, and the alcohol marker turns out to be the blender that I was using yesterday turned out to be one of the best ones to use. And something that I didn't realize when I was using it is that it doesn't destroy the paper, so that you can actually keep adding layers of color over the top of it, which sounds really cool. Where have you been, Mari? I'm sure everybody's been missing you. We retract stuff pretty regular just to keep everybody on their toes, to say, is Mari here? Every time someone retracts, especially Nez will be going, is Mari here? And I don't know exactly what I'm doing here. This is just one of the aliens that's going to look really alien, because most of them look human. Most of them are more studies. Basically, I kind of look at them as studies of, well, how to do this shading and getting used to the different colors and how they interact with each other. Because I'm mostly drawing with my colored pencils. Oh, and I saw Sunny too. Hey, Carolyn. Howdy. Oh, Maury's an old-time friend of the fartist here in Fart Club. And basically, this. There was another channel I've discovered. Well, I mean, it's a big channel actually, but it got served up to me because I've been watching so much art stuff. That's the thing. I mean, sometimes you get a little bit freaked out at YouTube because it knows what you're doing, but at the same time, it kind of knows what you're looking for too. So it's kind of a, what do they call that? A two-edged sword? Yeah. Well, I'm using goldenrod here to put down the basis of my drawing and everything. And I want to do something here. I want to try and make this one a little bit funnier than the ones that I've been doing lately. Should I go ahead? I'm going to try and wait to see if I can squeeze what I think is funny. I don't know if anybody else is going to think it's funny, but I think it's funny. What I'm going to do here, because the line on this particular one is, can they sip? I got enough little shading. Yeah, I'm still trying to shade, and I'm going to use this alcohol marker. I'm probably going to be using the alcohol marker to do all my shading in this series. And this one actually, I'm going to actually kind of have a background in this one, I think. Should I? No, I don't think I will. I think I'll just kind of, a little bit of a background maybe. The other ones, you kind of see the whole face. This, you're just kind of seeing part of the head. Hey, Iron! And Sunny was talking about how her therapist and adult coloring. A lot of the tutorials that I've been watching lately are basically adult coloring book stuff. That's basically what a lot of people use this stuff with, are the adult coloring books. Oh yeah, that's the other thing that they're always saying. One of the big mistakes is not keeping your pencil sharp. I'm really bad about that. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing here. Just kind of filling in space. That probably wasn't a good idea. You'll see. You'll see here. If I can turn this. I almost went too far. Let's see if I can turn this into what I'm thinking will be pretty cool. In my head it's cool, and usually that's kind of how stuff goes. In my head it seems so cool, but in reality, well, not so much. How many things have you seen in life that turned out that way? Lots of stuff. But the ones that really are amazing are the ones that you never expected them to be just so amazing and out of this world. And that's kind of what Punchy's premiere was. I saw her premiere was starting like an hour, and I thought it was going to be a live stream because I was kind of promoting. She does live streams on Wednesday nights, and I was kind of talking about that because I've seen it and set my reminder for it. Well, I haven't even switched colors yet, have I? Okay. That's because I'm kind of like doing and basically all the sort of blending and stuff I'm doing. You could easily do all of it monochrome and just make it like a drawing, a regular old drawing. So what color? That was the goldenrod, and that's the most I've ever used. That goldenrod, I really like it. Oh, Sunny Girl was my. What do you make it when I'm the victim? What does that make her? She was my love assaulter. She assaulted me with love. Oh, look, Scott, how you doing, man? It's been a long ass time since I've seen you. Corkboard TV. He's old, not dead, but he's gone beyond that. He's ascended from the old, not dead state to becoming Corkboard TV. Yeah, I saw some of your. I don't do a lot of Twitter. I saw some tweets of yours recently, Scott. Okay, let's see. Let me throw down a layer. I'm going to throw down a layer of. Well, since this is supposed to be my yellow creature, I'm going to go with my canary yellow over the top of it. So all kinds of cool stuff about blending with colored pencils. Oh, and there's a channel you might like, Sunny Girl, called I kind of forgot. Adult Easy Art for Adults. Adult Easy Art. Oh, I'll have to look it up because that's where I've been watching a bunch of stuff from that channel. And then the channel that I've been watching that gave me all my little pointers to places that I was telling you about yesterday, to print your turn your drawings and your paintings and stuff into prints and books. I mean, I looked that up to see how much it would cost for me to actually print. If I decided to really go for it, I mean, it's fun to get excited about that, to just let your imagination go and just get excited about creating a kid's book. I mean, to the point where I've like looked up to see how much it would cost and what the average page count is and stuff like that. I've been looking up a bunch of that. And then the difference between self-publishing and then doing the publishing on demand. And that's kind of what I was talking to you about yesterday, Nez, was as far as like the publishing on command is kind of like your t-shirts and coffee cups and stuff like that. It costs a whole bunch just to make one, and that's how come the prices of all that stuff are so high. But if you I mean, it takes a little bit of investment. And the guy that I was watching too, he said his biggest expense is mailing. And that's true. when I did my little thing where I was mailing stuff out, the first one I did to just see how much it was going to cost, I sent those really big paintings of New York, those 2 New York abstracts I did. I mailed those to him, and it cost me $20 to mail those to him. And I created my own packaging. I just got boxes and cut them up and packed it up and everything, and I thought that was pretty cool. And it was after that when I decided that the 8x10 are ideal, because those cost me, once you get down and you start adding it up and figuring it out, it costs close to $10 for the materials and everything involved in putting out one of those 8x10 acrylic paintings. I mean, I had someone asking me if I had any of those, and yeah, those are for sale. I mean, at one point I was saying, oh, just make me an offer, but I'm not going to do that anymore because I don't want it to cost me to give you my stuff. I don't mind. I don't need to make any money. I've got my retirement and Social Security. It's not like I'm hurting, and it doesn't cost much to live. But and the other thing too, I had watched some. That's looking interesting. That's coming through pretty interesting. Have I used all my yellows? Oh, I haven't used this one. I don't know. Yeah, that's a little bit different. Oh, okay. So I haven't used cream at all. I haven't used any of this cream. I think what I can use the cream for, and white, they actually is Mark. Hey, Mark. Right on. I hope to see more of your wood turning stuff. That is amazing. I think you should do a show where you're doing all the sanding, because we just saw the very basic doing that, and that is amazing. You did an awesome job, because it didn't look like you had any sort of guides or anything. That was pretty much freehand, wasn't it? Was that all freehand, what you were doing there? Okay. What am I going to do? Oh, well, I got to do what I do, and that's I need to bring some black in here. I like the black, gives it just a nice contrast so everything really starts showing up good. So this is the creature, if he had lips that could sip. So what am I going to do here? Oh, I'm going to wait. I don't know if you figured out what the little funny part that I want it to be is going to be. But this is the yellow. And actually, I could have as many alien creatures as I wanted when you really get down to it. I don't have to limit myself to 7 or 8 races, but I am limiting myself to the colors of the rainbow. And just in case you guys didn't know, I have, as far as Fart Club is concerned, I gotta answer this one. Hello. Hello. Yeah, this is Mike.
Hi, Mike. This is Julie, calling from Dr. Mott's office. Just calling to remind you of your appointment for tomorrow at 9:30 with a 9:15 check-in time.
Yes, I will be there.
Wonderful. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Hope you have a great day.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I missed their call yesterday. I'm anxious for this appointment. I've been on this continuous blood glucose monitor now for almost 2 months. I'm on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I'm getting close to 50 days on it, and I'm really hope that my A1C has made some major improvements. I really think it has. I don't know for sure, but I really feel like it has. Oh, let's see. So I call black and white one color, and black and white is the 8th color of the rainbow in my book. In the Fart Club book, as far as Fart Club rule goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here we go. Have you figured out what this is yet? Burnish some down on here and make that really yeah, I've learned all sorts of stuff, even though I kind of poo-poo a lot of the tutorials I watch because they're trying to do stuff real. They have helped. They've told me all sorts of interesting stuff just about what the colors are. As long as I have like little white showing in there, I can add another layer. That's why you do it light. The lighter that you put it on there, the more layers you can add on there. And every layer just seems to add a real nice richness and depth to it. I mean, I'm basically just doing and I mentioned to somewhere that, oh, it would be cool to make a coloring book. Well, I thought about that a little bit more today. And I probably couldn't make a good coloring book because I don't put enough little details in it. That's what makes coloring books so cool, are all the little details to fill in. You see what this guy's doing? He's drinking a soda. I guess I need to get a little bit of brown, so I used red. So I got one more color. So actually I could probably create like a little bubble looking like soda bubbles with this. I'll just do this. And then I can come back over it like with some white or something. There we go. And I think I will use this as like the little background color. Oh, I got one more color I could use too, to keep it to the 8 colors for my Fart Club challenge. Sherry! Hey! Oh, Sherry has helped me a lot with coming up with ideas for these guys' names. Who knows? If I don't get bored of the aliens, I'm kind of afraid people might get bored of aliens if I keep doing them. I mean, that's kind of one reason this one looks so much different from all the rest of them. And I tried to put a little humor in it. Of course, those straws are going to be illegal real soon. Trying to keep, kind of a standard look to them all. Oh, how far? I can't even see the time here. Let me. I set my the chat up to where it looks a little bit different, so I can see it a lot easier. Basically, I got myself some glasses, but the glasses really didn't help. Unless I have to wear these long enough for my eyes to adjust. Where, I mean, I do have some issues seeing for sure. But, okay, okay, I wanted to, I got one more color. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn that into like a purple. There we go. Yeah. Kind of. Oh, and I think I'm also going to put black around the outside edges. I did that on the last one, so I should probably do that on all of them so it's consistent. Even though this is just a sketchbook, I like to take my sketchbook a little bit farther than most sketchbooks. And there's something else that I haven't done. I haven't drawn on this page. Most people just draw all over their sketchbook. Not me. I just want to try and finish one for a change. I'll have to show you one of my well, you've seen some of my other sketchbooks. My other sketchbooks, basically it was like the paper that I was working on in my Tell Me What to Draw. One of my sketchbooks is just like that, just page after page of me writing down what people is, oh, you hear an echo? Water's love goes forever. Okay. Am I done? No, I'm not done. I need to try and make some more bubbles down here. Oh, I can finish these bubbles off with like white. With my little white paint pen up on top. I'm going to draw a few more little circles. But that'll look good with the words that go with it. What's the words for this page? Do you think they can sip? Who else? Hey, Megan! Awesome! Is there a mad echo in here? I don't know. Let's see. Am I lined up in here? Oh, I didn't even notice yesterday, right before I started my stream. And it had been doing that like 3 days in a row. 10 minutes before I start my stream, Windows pops up and says, you need to do your upgrade. Do you want to do it now? Do you want to do it later? And I've been saying later for days now. And, oh, here we go. Have you guys seen how cool this works? Oh, it looks like I didn't clean it off enough. But that's okay. I think yeah, I should have spent a little more time taking the old. And that was one of the things that they did. And make sure that I put a piece of paper underneath it so it doesn't bleed through too bad. And if it does bleed through, so I think this, yeah, if you want to blend them, man, these alcohol blenders are awesome. Did you see how quick and easy it blended that in there? That was cool. Now I'm do the same thing over here. Of course, this isn't their favorite type of blender. Your favorite blender, and I'm going to have to go buy one actually. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Megan. Okay, let's see. Now, yeah, let me see how how it blends with this stuff. I'm just gonna slightly blend it over here on the side. Oh, that just looks too good. I gotta take it all the way. Do I got my head over there? I keep thinking I'm putting my head down over there. And like I've been saying, and like I did on the last one, I'm trying to get as much of it as I can while you guys are watching. But I'm gonna keep working on these. And if I ever get to the point where I actually decide I want to turn this into a real book, I'll probably redo all of them. And I'm lost in my imagination. I clean up okay, don't I? Yeah. Oh, I remember when my beard was down to here. I heard Mark and Jim are just like, it looks like they're having a beard growing contest. What do you guys think? I kind of thought maybe I should let mine go again. I don't know. And this is an off-brand. This is just an off-brand alcohol marker. And I noticed the other day, the last time I was at Hobby Lobby has their own brand of alcohol markers that are even $1 less. So it's like the Copics are $8. The Prismacolors that I use are $7, and the Master's Touch, which is Hobby Lobby's brand, is like $6. I mean, I still keep thinking I want to, when I go back into alcohol markers, I'm gonna buy myself some a few Copics, just because those actually have kits to refill them. Oh man, I just never realized that you could make colored pencils look so cool. I'm really getting into this. To be honest, I really am. And now let me see if I can oh yeah. This alcohol blender is just awesome. I'm loving it. I am really loving it. Okay, is there anything else? I mean, this looks like oh, that's the last thing I can do. I can take my little white paint pen and come down into here and make bubbles. That's what I'll do. Oh, and I love these kind of little highlights. I just love doing these kind of little highlights. Just squiggle here, squiggle there. When I had an idea, I wanted to make, and actually when I get to the point where I'm actually doing their whole bodies, well then maybe that way you'll kind of see what this guy is. I think I'm going to do this just because I already have and I can't take it back. But they say since I can add more color on here, oh, maybe I can't. I've already smoothed it out. I can't add any more layers to it. I smoothed it out too much. Once you can't see the white of the paper or the tooth, that's what they call the paper, the tooth. Well then that's as far as you go. You can't really add any more colors to it. So that's it for today's show. The If Aliens, Book 2. If aliens have mouths, do you think they have teeth? Oh, that's what comes next. Page 4, that's the line for next. Here, you want to hear the whole story? At least what I have so far. I can change that. Uh-oh, I got them all mixed up. Oh well, next time. You guys have fun. Thanks for hanging out. I gotta cut it here. I don't like them going more than 30 minutes. And I'm already past the 30-minute mark. But it went pretty good. This came out better than I was expecting it would. I'm really happy with this one. And I'm probably going to be poking around on it some more. So I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for hanging out. And I'm doing my best to try and stream every day at 4:20 Mountain Time. Bye-bye. Have fun. And remember, have fun with your art. Oh, wow. I haven't seen Way in a while. Right on. It's cool seeing you guys showing up. It's been a while since I've seen some of you guys. And I'll try and be back tomorrow. I'm going to try and do it every day, but it's not easy.